What's up everyone, welcome to the most expensivest luxury. Today we're gonna go over the 10 most expensive luxury cars that you probably never even heard of. Or maybe you have and you already drive such a luxurious supercar. In that case, congratulations, you made it. But for the ones who still have some grinding to do, make sure to watch till the end, where we review the most amazing luxurious supercar you ever see. So let's get started. The Aston Martin Valkyrie. This is such a cool car that it had to come with some cool code names. The AMRB 001 and the Nebula. It is a limited production hybrid sports car worth $2.5 million. But not only Aston Martin deserves praise for building this car, also Red Bull Racing and a handful of other companies had the hand in this creation. They all came together to develop a track-oriented car, entirely usable and enjoyable as a road car. The men who were behind this genius idea were Dr. Andy Palmer, Adrian Newey, Simon Spall and Christian Homer. And also Adrian Newey, not only as the Red Bull Racing's chief technical officer, but also as the world's most successful Formula One designer. The car that they built has the title of fastest street legal car in the world. The car contains a 6.5-liter naturally aspirated V12 engine, which produces around 1,000 horsepower at 10,500 rounds per minute, with a red line of 11,100 rounds per minute. This will make it the most powerful naturally aspirated engine ever to be fitted to a production road car, and that for only $2.5 million. The Ferrari Sergio. They named this car Sergio as a tribute to the car designer Sergio Pininfarina, who died in 2012. Sergio had an amazing job designing this car, and there were only 6 cars produced, which makes it a very rare car worth $3 million. It's a 2-door roadster with a 4.5-liter V8 engine, which produces around 605 horsepower. Its top speed is a staggering 186 miles per hour and goes from 0 to 60 miles in 3 seconds. This car is based on the Ferrari 458 Spider, which is only $270,000 and is even a little bit faster as well. What makes you wonder if it is even worth buying the Ferrari Sergio, considering that they're quite similar in looks? Let me know in the comments which one would you buy. The Lykan Hypersport. This is a Lebanese limited production sports car. There were only 7 made. The manufacturer is called W Motors and is based in the United Arab Emirates. It was founded in 2012 in Lebanon with the collaboration of Lebanese and Italian engineers. And also, the Lykan Hypersport is the first sports car to be designed and produced indigenously in the Middle East. With a price tag of $3.4 million, it was the 3rd most expensive production car at the time of its production, and it is the first car in the world with embedded jewels in its headlights. But the craziness doesn't stop there. The buyers could choose from a section of rubies, diamonds, yellow diamonds and sapphires to be integrated into the vehicle's headlights based on the color choice. But if that isn't enough luxury for you, the seats of the car have gold stitching in them. You know, cause why not? It's powered by a 3.7-liter twin turbocharged flat-6 engine and has a top speed of 245 miles per hour and goes from 0 to 62 in just 2.8 seconds. In 2015, the Abu Dhabi police purchased such a luxurious Lykan Hypersport. I guess they like to ride in style over there. So if you're ever in Abu Dhabi and get pulled over by the cops, would it be wise to just stop and not try to escape? The McLaren P1 GTR. 20 years after the victory in the 1995 24 Hours of Le Mans, McLaren announced that they would refresh the GTR name by launching a track-only version of the P1, the P1 GTR. They say the car is worth $4.5 million. P1 GTR's hybrid engine has 986 horsepower, which is an 83 horsepower increase over the standard production of McLaren P1. Although McLaren didn't want to say whether the power increase was from electrical boosting or tuning the twin turbocharged 3.8-liter V8. Also, the weight of the P1 GTR was reduced by 110 pounds. The car also featured sick tires and had greater levels of performance, aerodynamics, grip and downforce in comparison to the road car. They also upgraded the rear wing. Because of this, the GTR produces 10% more downforce than the road legal McLaren P1. The P1 GTR can accelerate from 0 to 60 in under 2.8 seconds and will go on to reach a limited top speed of 217 miles per hour. This amazing car was initially built only for people who were owners of the McLaren P1 road car. Isn't that crazy? Such a beautiful car, and chances you can't even drive it. The Lamborghini Veneno Roadster. The Lamborghini Veneno is a limited production. This high-performance sports car is manufactured by the Italian automobile manufacturer Lamborghini. The Veneno was created to celebrate Lamborghini's 50th anniversary. They based the design on one of their other luxurious supercars, the Lamborghini Aventador. But the Veneno is worth a little bit more than the Aventador. It has a price tag of $4.5 million. This is $4 million more than its predecessor. They introduced it at the 2013 Geneva Motor Show, which was held in March in the Swiss city of Geneva. They did their first show in the year of 1905. When they introduced it in 2013, it had a price of $4 million, making it one of the most expensive production cars in the world. Car Zero, that's what they call their prototype, which finished in Grigio Teleste and includes an Italian flag on both sides of the car. The engine is a development of the Aventador 6.5-liter V12 and generates a power output of 740 horsepower at 8,400 RPM. And because of this powerful engine, the Veneno has a top speed of 221 miles per hour and has a super quick acceleration of 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.8 seconds. Safe to say, this is also one of the fastest cars on the planet. Before we go to the next one, please subscribe to our channel if you want to see more of the most expensive luxury the world has to offer. Koenigsegg CCXR Trevida. This is a rare one. This is a car that is a special edition of the Koenigsegg CCX. The creators of this special car are the Swedish super sports car company Koenigsegg. The big difference between the special edition and the originale one is that the CCXR drives on biogases. Because of this, it has more power and will be able to accelerate much quicker than the CCX. And because it runs on biomass, they help with saving the earth, which is also an important factor. Partly because of this, price tag of the luxurious eco-friendly supercar is estimated at $4.8 million. Bugatti Divo. This beautiful car is named after the French driver Albert Divo. He won in the 1920 Targa Florio race. Unfortunately, this race is no longer held and has been replaced by the Targa Florio Rally. The design of this car is similar to the Bugatti Type 57 SC Atlantic and the Bugatti Vision Gran Turismo. But the Bugatti Divo's main focus is more on racetrack performance. That's why they redesigned the exhaust system and upgraded it with 4 tailpipes. Also, they added a fixed rear wing which extends at almost 6 feet. No wonder the price of this car is $5.4 million. The manufacturer claims the Divo is 8 seconds faster than its predecessor, the Bugatti Chiron, with a top speed of 236 miles per hour and goes from 0 to 62 miles in 2.4 seconds. This is because the supercar has an 8-liter quad turbocharged V16 engine, which is a rarely produced engine. No wonder that they sold it on the first day of releasing this car. They pre-sold all 40 units before showing it to the public. So unless you have good connections with the car dealers from Bugatti, you'll have to wait a while to drive one of these great cars. The Mercedes-Benz Maybach Exilero. This car is a one-of-a-kind high-performance sports car. The manufacturers Stoller and Daimler Chrysler presented this masterpiece first at the Tempodrom in Berlin in 2005. The design was inspired by the Maybach SW38 and built on the platform of the Maybach 57. One of the criteria was that the car must reach a top speed of 217 miles per hour, so that the physical limits of the Exilero tires could be tested. The absolute final design of this beautiful car was created by 4 students from the Transportation Design School of Fordheim University of Applied Sciences. You don't see that often. Prove that no matter how young you are, you can still achieve something great. And it is even more mind-blowing where you consider the fact that the estimated value of this car is $8 million. The students gave the Exilero a twin-turbo V12 engine. Because of this, the car has a top speed of 218 miles per hour and goes from 0 to 62 in 4.4 seconds. The Rolls-Royce Sweptail. This Rolls-Royce is one of a kind large luxury car made in the United Kingdom by Rolls-Royce Motor Cars. When they first announced this car, the yearly concorso di Eleganza Villa d'Este event in 2017, it was valued as the most expensive car in the world. They put a price tag of around $13 million. They based the design of the Sweptail of the Rolls-Royce Phantom Coupe. They also got their inspiration from the bodies of the passenger cars in the 1920s and 30s. With a 6.75-liter V12 engine, this car wasn't a car built for high performance on the racetrack, but it was created for the wealthiest people on earth who want to drive down the street in absolute class. And it's safe to say that this is one of the most beautiful, luxurious cars ever made by humankind. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, the most expensive car in the world, the Bugatti La Voiture Noire. This is a special sports car made by the French car company Bugatti. The name La Voiture Noire means the black car. They first announced this car at the Geneva Motor Show in 2019. Till this day, there's only one edition made, and it will set you back a mind-blowing $18.7 million. That's crazy. You can buy a few mansions with that kind of money, or a jet, or a helicopter, or even a private island. Let me know in the comments, what would you buy with $18 million? But back to the car. It has a hand-built body made from only carbon fiber, designed by Etienne Salome. Other notable features of this car include unique wing mirrors. It has a LED strip for the tail light and the wheels. Under the hood, it has a powerful 8-liter V16 engine, which produces a top speed of 260 miles per hour and goes from 0 to 60 in 2.4 seconds. Where will you first drive if you have one of these luxurious cars? Let me know in the comments. Also, subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any videos of the most expensive luxury in the world. Check out some of our other videos as well, and make sure to get that paper.